It's one test. Do you just start dropping players? After one test, like it's difficult, right? Players like Shubman Gill, Shreyas Iyer, like they're under the radar slightly. Okay,
Yeah.
but I just don't. I don't feel like Dravid will be the one to say we're going to drop them after one test. I feel like it's a
No.
five test series.
He'll give him the series.
Yeah.
But I guess in the bowling is where we could sort of think. I mean, it is at Vishakhapatnam, Vizag, so I'm not sure. It used to be a really sort of lowish sort of pitch, Vizag, but I don't know how it is these days.
Wait, it's not the World Cup final
No.
curator, is he? Is he
No.
back? Oh, okay, good. Okay,
But yeah, Vizag, I mean, you could play Siraj. It's still at Vizag, I think it's. But we just have to see what the pitch is. Is it? Are they going to produce a raging Turner? I think it is a bit of a mistake if we do that. Our fast bowlers are actually better than our spinner bowlers, and we saw that in South Africa. Like the class of our fast bowlers, I think outranks our spin bowlers, and we should be preparing pitches that are suitable to our fast bowlers.
The way England played and their spinners played in the first test, 100% it's not going to be a spinning track. It's going to be hard and fast.
Yeah, the pitch curator is like, oh shit, did we do something wrong? I don't know. Maybe not, no spinning. More grass, we'll get some grass on it. But,
It'll be interesting, whatever they do.
who would you, so who are you dropping? Who's in, who's out?
Look, I think I feel like you've got to drop Gill, unfortunately.
Ooh,
I know it's
that's a
tough.
big call.
It's a big call, but not just this test, like the South Africa series, and even before that, Gill has not been in form since the World Cup at all. Like he's just
Yeah.
not timing it. I feel the manner in which he's getting out. The thing is, who's gonna come in, right? Who's the number 3 batsman that can come in? It's very difficult.
Well, here's the thing, right? It has to be Rajat Patitha, right?
And he's
And he's an uncapped guy. I don't know, like, do you play him? He's averaging 45 in first class.
He's a good player. I've
Yeah.
seen him play. He's good. He's a good player. But look, to be honest, I wouldn't drop Gill. I mean, if anyone, it would be Gill, but I wouldn't drop him at the moment. I don't think.
I don't think Gill's done enough to be dropped. I think Shreyas has, like, completely just not performed in the past couple of months, right? And that's the truth of that matter, is that he hasn't performed. And
If Virat Kohli was there, it would be easier to drop
Yeah.
Shreyas Iyer.
yeah,
The problem is, like, who do you bring in for Shreyas Iyer in that squad at the moment, right?
yeah.
I don't think there's anyone who they can say, okay, this guy's got experience, he's got skill, and we'll bring him in instead of Shreyas.
This is where I was like, maybe bringing in a youngster wasn't the right move into the squad for the first 2 tests. Maybe someone like a Pujara coming back just to because there's a lot of youngsters in this middle order that Pujara would have given them that sort of solid person that has experience.
So what are you saying, Gill for Pujara?
I'd say Shreyas for Pujara, actually. It just make the middle order look a bit more stronger, right? But
Just another controversial comment here. Some people might find it controversial, but Rohit Sharma? We have this conversation all the time.
well, here's the thing, man. He's not getting dropped until he's dropped from his captaincy first.
He's not getting dropped until he gets fired.
I mean, in Test cricket, no, he hasn't performed. He's due for an innings, and I don't know whether. I mean, he's got to perform, but he kind of doesn't at the moment. Like, because there's been no indication that even after the World Cup loss, that the BCCI was looking to get rid of him, or move on to someone else, or groom someone else as a captain. There's been no indication of any of that. Maybe a Hardik Pandya for T20s is what they're grooming, but I don't. After his back injury, I don't think they're on the Hardik Pandya train anymore. BCCI.
And especially after they replaced Rohit in Mumbai Indians for Hardik Pandya.
Yeah.
There's a bit of animosity
Yeah,
there.
there's a bit of animosity there. My ins and outs would be to. I mean, if we're just dealing with the squad that we have now, I'd probably have to stick with the team in terms of the batters. The only in would be for me is to get Ashwin to come in. I mean, Ashwin to go out, and Kuldeep to come in.
Interesting.
Because mainly because I don't know what that Vizag pitch is. If it's another spinning pitch, then Kuldeep comes in for Siraj.
Siraj, yeah, I agree. I think India should go with a 3 specialist spinner tactic if it's a spin friendly pitch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Bumrah and Siraj if it's a normal sort of fast bowler's pitch. So be interesting.
Yeah, it will be interesting, and we'll just see what happens. February 2nd, Vizag.
4 tests.
On.
4 tests to go. We're 1-0 down India, and there's 4 tests to go. So it should be exciting.
Yeah, and another thing that was exciting over the weekend.